back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Rhonda, and it's sunny today, so I was like, I have to do the video outside. I cannot do it inside. It's a beautiful day here in Canada. Now, in this week's episode, I'll be sharing with you a podcast episode that I did, and I would like your feedback. I'd like you to share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever thought about how the internet is shaping who we are, the words we use, the music we like, and even the way we dress are all influenced by what we see online? Social media, YouTube, TikTok, and streaming platforms are changing cultures every day. Welcome to today's episode of The Digital Wire. We're talking about how digital media shapes cultural identity. Are these platforms helping us to keep traditions alive, creating new ones, or mixing cultures so much that we lose what makes them unique? Let's dive in. So today we're going to cover how online platforms bring cultures together and change them, the rise of global trends and their effect on local traditions, personal stories about how social media affects self-expression. Also, finally, the difference between celebrating a culture and copying it. So stay with me with this one. We have an eye-opening conversation. One of the biggest effects of digital media is how it connects cultures. In the past, if you wanted to experience another culture, you had to travel, rely on books, or you gotta watch TV. Now, with platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, you can experience a piece of someone's culture right in the comfort of your home. Now, dances like Turn the Other Way, originated from Jamaica, took over social media by a storm. Now, I'm talking about everyone was doing it. You could see it on TV shows, on interviews, persons were doing it. Now, a simple post about a Jamaican oxtail recipe can spark a conversation between people worldwide who want to try it or adapt it. And then there are going to be the Jamaicans there that's going to say, no, you cannot put curry on the oxtail. No, you gotta burn sugar. No, you gotta use browning. So that's what sparks in the conversation right there. Now, as a Jamaican, I've seen how reggae and dancehall music have reached people all over the world. I once saw a TikTok dance challenge with dancehall moves, and the dancers were in, drumroll, Japan. Now, it's amazing how the internet culture spread, bringing people together through music and dance. Now, beyond sharing cultures, in digital media actually creates new cultural norms. The way we talk, dress, and even think is influenced by what we see online. Now, I know you must use these words once or even twice in your life. Vibe, lit, on fleek. These all originated from black hip hop cultures but spread worldwide through social media. The phrase fleek was actually created by a teen in 2014. She did this through a Vine video. She was just doing her eyebrows and she's like, it's on fleek. It quickly became mainstream and the term was used by celebrities. I've heard it in a ad. So brands are using it. This shows how digital media can popularize cultural expression, but also raise concern about cultural appropriation. There's also the clean girl aesthetic, which is the minimalist makeup, the sleek back hair, the baby hair, the gold jewelry, meaning the big hoop, and then you have the bangle on your hand. This all became popular on TikTok, shaping beauty standards globally. Then there is the Y2K fashion. This was driven by influencers and celebrities. This was reintroduced. This is a trend from the early 2000s. So it consists of the low rise jeans with the big buckle and the hoops. And then there's the baby tees. So you have the crop top tees. Yes. Now, brands like Shein and Fashion Nova, they capitalize off this. They mass produce these styles, making them widely accessible. Now, this highlights how digital media not only revives a cultural trend, but it was also commercialized. Now, sometimes it's erasing their original context, but it can be viewed in both ways. It's incredible how a simple meme or a popular phrase can change culture. Gen Z has come up with so many new sayings that even the big brands are using them now in their ads. Yeah. Now, there is a fine line between cultural appreciation and appropriation. As more cultures are spread online, people ask, are they truly appreciating them or just copying without understanding? Many artists incorporate reggae, Afrobeats, or Latin rhythms into their songs without giving credit to the original creators. Some influencers adopt elements of Black, Indigenous, or Asian cultures, but receive criticism for not respecting the roots and those traditions. As a digital marketer, I've seen brands use cultural elements just because they're popular. The difference between appreciation and appropriation, it's about giving credit and understanding the history behind what you're using. Social media doesn't just influence culture, it affects how we see ourselves. From Instagram and TikTok filters to beauty trends, digital platforms often set the standards for what's normal, what's attractive. Many people feel they need to dress or act a certain way just because it's trending on social media. Now, I've seen where there's a popular TikToker in Jamaica. Her name is Candy. She uses a filter whenever she's on TikTok Live because she said this appeals to her audience. People prefer her or are drawn to her when she has the filter on. There was a case where someone saw her outside of her TikTok live in her filter, and she was different. She was of my complexion. She was darker. So everyone was like, "You're dark. Why are you?" And then she further explained that this is what the people like. TikTok and Instagram have helped people see beauty from all skin tones, body types, and hair textures. I now know that I'm a 4B hair texture. I've noticed how people shape their social media to match a certain trend. But are we being true to ourselves? Or just making an online version of ourselves that fits in? So, what does this all mean? The internet isn't just for fun, it's changing who we are. It helps cultures connect and creates new trends, but it also makes us think about what's real and how different cultures are represented. Now, here are some takeaways from my presentation. The internet helps keep traditions alive and share them with others. It shapes new trends and influences who we are. There is a fine line between respecting a culture and copying it. What we see online affects how we view ourselves. Now, next time you scroll through your feed, think about this. How is this shaping who you are? Are you being true to yourself or just following a trend? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, connect with me on social media and share how digital media has influenced your cultural identity. Now, we have a very special episode next week with Mr. Beast, who has built their entire career through digital media. We'll be talking about personal branding, online influence, and the real impact of social media on success. You don't want to miss this. Stay blessed, stay happy, stay digital.
I would like your feedback. I'd like you to share your thoughts in the comments. You can even speak about the topic. So I want you to share what you think. Now, I want you to also remember to like, share, subscribe on this video. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one.